Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Natalie. I am the owner of Soulful Lashes and Simplicity Marketing Solutions. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things you should know before quitting your 9-to-5 and becoming a full-time lash tech. It's going to be good and I'm going to drop some bombs at the end, so make sure you watch the whole video. Before we get started, be sure to stop and subscribe to my channel where I'll be dropping gems every week on lashing, marketing, business, and all the things you need to know before starting your life as an entrepreneur, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into this video. So I got a few comments last week on my other video about 10 things you should know before taking the lash class. This one's going to be more like 5 things that you should know before you quit your 9-to-5 and become a full-time lash tech. So just a little background, I've been a lash tech for about 7 years, but when I started, I thought that I was going to make immediate money. And let me just tell you guys the story. So like, I took the little bit of money that I had and I paid for this lash class, really confident that after I took the class, I'd be able to do full, beautiful sets and start taking clients that same weekend. Who did I think I was? Like, now I think back about it, that was the stupidest thought frame I could have walked in, kind of set myself up for failure. But hey, I mean, I'm a lash tech. I've been one for 7 years now, so I guess not really. But so first thing first, before you quit your job, you want to make sure you check your state requirements, okay? So some of us only have certificates and some of us are actually licensed lash artists. It really depends on what state you're in. In Florida, there was no license required. However, when I moved here to Texas, it does require a license where you would, I believe it's like about 600 hours, and you would have to go to school, like esthetician school, and learn about lashes. Personally, I think that is OD, like it's too much. I feel like I've hosted plenty of trainings and usually students get it by the 3rd day, and really all that's left to do is keep practicing and practicing and practicing. Whereas esthetician school, we had to learn anatomy and skincare behind, so I understood while we were in school for such a long time. I just can't imagine lashing needed that much time. Nonetheless though, I do believe in getting your licensing, but what I would recommend, and this is just my recommendation, this is not a state or like a law, I would recommend taking a certificate training where you're just paying $500 or $2,000, up to from $500 to $2,000 to take a lash class, because it's getting your foot in the door, and you can actually decide if lashing is a thing for you, if it's not a thing for you, if it's something you want to continually pursue, if it's something you see yourself doing. Whereas if you get your licensing immediately off the rip, you'll be in school for 6 months and you might realize like, okay, this isn't for me. The good thing when you get your certificate, if you do feel like, okay, lashing is my thing, I want to do this, then you can go and take the licensing, but you're already making money that will cover your cost of tuition. So that is the first thing you want to make sure you're checking, and make sure you got that straight before you decide to quit your job, okay? Next would be, obviously, I say this, but some people, again, just have a crazy amount of faith in some stuff that don't make sense. So do you have enough saved? I'm always going to relate back to myself, so I speak from experience. When I moved to Houston, I saved up an amount and I thought it was going to be enough until I built up my clientele and all that. And girl, it was not enough, okay? So I would say, now that I am more into marketing and stuff, I would say make sure you have about 6 months saved. So I know that when you're making fast money, like I was making fast money, $800, $1,000 days. So I wasn't really considering my savings account like that. Like I would spend money because I know I had clients booked and that were coming. But here's the thing, clients are not loyal, okay? I know we want to believe in fairy tale and all that. So you don't want to like move and or quit your job, I should say, and then thinking that these clients are going to support you when you don't have money saved, because at the end of the day, it's every man for himself. So if that client is not making enough money, they're going to cut out lashes. If that client finds someone who does maybe a little bit better or is more affordable, they're going to go to that person, because at the end of the day, we do have to do what's best for ourselves. Okay, so that would be the second. Okay, so next, back at it. I know so many of us hate our jobs. Like, you're like, I can't wait to be done with this. I'm about to start my own business. I'm about to like live my life. I don't want to be waking up this early. I want to make my own schedule. All the nice and, you know, rainbow-ish stuff that makes you want to become an entrepreneur. Nonetheless, like, don't be fooled, okay? My third reason would be to make sure that you're willing to invest in your business. So I'm saying that because a lot of us just think that we're gonna jump in to lashing and it's just gonna work out. Unfortunately, lashing is like anything else in life, and this is not only going for lashing, this is going for any business you want to start. Are you willing to invest in it? You want to keep your job as long as you can, maybe go part-time, because your business will like liquidate your assets. And what that means is gonna take all the money you have, okay? So here's the thing. When you're first starting, you're gonna need tools, you're gonna need supplies, you're gonna need to hire a marketer like me, you're gonna need to run ads, you're going to need to like just keep pouring into your business. And that's gonna be very hard to do if you are trying to get clients and then you're not making enough money to get the stuff that you need for your business to grow. Okay, so I want to say that we all have perfect credit and we could put it on our credit cards or get business funding and build your brand, but 9 times out of 10, that's not how it works. So are you willing to invest in your business? Like, think about that before you quit, before you decide to become a full-time entrepreneur, okay? That is the second thing. Now, side note, shameless plug, if you're trying to do marketing or get some business funding, go ahead and click on Simplicity's Marketing Solution. The website's below. Click book a consult, and then we can go from there to figure out how to get your business on the right path, okay? Anyways, back to the video. The fourth thing you want to consider is possibly adding services before you quit or become a full-time entrepreneur. Therefore, if you're not being booked for one thing, you could be booked for another. Now, I'm not talking about like doing everything, because then no one will book you. They won't trust you with anything because they know that you're just looking for a quick book. But if you do lashes, maybe adding brows, that's a great combo. Or if you do body contouring, maybe adding massages or waxing, you know, something that kind of go hand in hand that can sustain your bills and stuff while you're not getting booked necessarily for the main service that you want. Also, you never know, that service might take off and become better than the initial product or service you were trying to add. So I would recommend definitely looking into adding another service, just one. Anything over like maybe 3 max, but anything over that is OD, and people won't have a trust relationship with you to like book you. They're just gonna know that you hustling, which is nothing wrong with hustling, but you want to like master something before you start bombarding people with all your services. Like, yeah. So, okay, last but not least. Now, some of you guys are going to want to fight me about this. Some of you guys are going to be disappointed to hear this, but this is a good one, okay? So listen to me, okay, baby girl? Just listen. I know you guys think leaving your job is going to solve all your life issues. I'm going to be able to wake up late, eat when I want, sleep when I want, take days off when I want. Just all the great stuff, right? Wrong. Okay. wrong. So wrong. Let me tell you, you are going to work more and more, way more than you ever did at your job, okay? At your job, you leave, you don't think about it anymore. You don't think about, oh, I didn't do this and do that. And if you are that kind of worker who takes your work home, please apply to Simplicity Marketing Solution. I am hiring, okay? But most of us aren't. Most of us are trying to escape from that type of life, right? No. As a business owner, you will work 100 times more than you've ever done as being an employee, okay? So here's the thing, like, you are gonna be a solopreneur, more than likely. You are going to have to manage your own books. You're going to have to do the stocking and the inventory. You're going to have to do cleaning, the booking, the follow-ups. Everything is going to be on you. Marketing, posting, creating content, taking clients, you know, all that is going to be on you. So you're going to work way, way, way more than you ever worked at your job, okay? So please listen to me when I say this. It is not going to be goo goo gaga, roses and daisies, okay? You're gonna fall out of love with it many times, and you're gonna fall back in love with it, and you're gonna fall out of love with it. I'm not saying that it's not worth it. It's definitely worth it. There's places and points that I've reached in my life that I would have never reached if I had a job. The type of money I was making in a day and the type of money I am making in a day is not anything. It would take me 2 weeks, maybe a month even, to make it working an hourly or salary pay, because there's a cap on it, okay? And I am forfeiting my freedom in a sense. Like, I have to ask for days off, where as a business owner, yes, I have to work a whole lot, but if I say I'm not working for a week, no one can check me, no one can say I can't. I have to come into work. These are the freedoms. You have to be disciplined enough to make sure you get up early in the day, and make sure you go to sleep at night, and make sure you don't stay out with your friends late, because you're a business owner now. You are a boss. You have to work a lot more, okay? So please don't think that it's just gonna be easy as 1, 2, 3, okay? So just to recap of my 5 reasons, I gotta unlock my phone. 1, you gotta make sure you got your state requirements intact, okay? 2, you gotta make sure you have enough money saved before becoming a full-time lash tech, before becoming a full-time entrepreneur. 3, you gotta be willing to invest in your business. You gotta be willing to get the money that you're making and put it back in your business. 4, I highly recommend adding a service to sustain your income. Adding another service just in case people aren't booking that much for lashes, because it's too much. Brows and waxing service is what? Is $20 to $40 a person. You might not get 1 lash person, but you get 10 of those. That is supplementing your income, okay? And last, you have to remember and know that you're going to work way more than you do at your job. You're switching in a 9 to 5 for a 24/7 in a sense, okay? Maybe 24/6. You're always going to be working. When I get up, I thank the good Lord and I start posting, I start sending emails back. I'm eating breakfast, and if I'm not reading my Bible, I am reading social media and reading emails and creating emails and all these things to help my clients and to make sure that my business is running smooth. So you're going to work a lot more, all right? So I kept this video short. Again, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, share this with somebody, post it on your stories. If you haven't as well, follow me on social media. Soulful_lashes, or the simple way when you need help with your business needs. I do web design, brand design, marketing. I do graphic design. If you need help getting your booking site together, or if you need to launch a new product, I'm the person. I've done it, I've been there, and I'm highly educated in it. So I hope to see you guys. Book your free consult, and I'll see you in a couple days with a new video. Comment below as well any topics you guys want me to discuss. My next video is going to be about my move to Houston, so stay tuned for that. Turn on your notifications so you get that bell when I post that video, okay? Awesome.